Hello, hello, hello. Today we are going to the magical city of Riverwood in Skyrim to learn a little bit of Irish. So the goal of today is to basically talk to everybody, strike up some conversations, and explore the Irish language as best as possible. All right. So I know this is probably not going to be the most interesting video if you are not interested in Irish, but that's okay because I'm going to explore Riverwood. And maybe I'll go to Whiterun too. It depends on how much time in the video we've passed, right? But the goal here is to learn as much Irish as possible in these sessions. So, let's go. Alright, so first of all, Riverwood is a tiny little town of a few people. Alright, first we have a quest to speak with the blacksmith here. Looks like that is the word comra. I'm learning a little bit of pronunciation. I've learned a few things, and I've been doing drops on, which is a app to learn a few vocabulary words. Oh.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Okay, I will not. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on in. Okay, so COD is what? Right? Okay, Hadvar. Liam, I don't know, but let's see what his response is.
Hadvar? How do you know him?
Konas is how? Yeah, I guess, in this context. Let's take a look here. What is Liam in this context?
Did he now? That doesn't sound like my nephew at all. I doubt he'd be mixed up with the likes of you.
I'm trying to figure out what Liam is, okay?
Suit yourself. I hate to turn away any friend of Hadvar, but in times like these, you understand if I can't just take your word for it. When he shows up here and vouches for you, then I'll see what I can do for you. I'd be glad to help a friend of Hadvar, but you didn't answer my question. How do you know him?
Okay. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to get that specific word from context. That's okay. Alright. So we know the word dragon.
What? A dragon?
Kade?
Dragon? That explains what I saw earlier. Flying down the valley from the south.
I think that's Desiert.
What I thought it was.
Okay.
A dragon here in Skyrim.
Here must be
What's this
Ansil.
world coming to? First the war, now dragons. Trouble loves company, they say. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Okay. Live here is to speak with, right? Speak, at least. Maybe Leia is with, don't know yet. Okay. We need supplies, so let's figure out if we can get supplies from him through this conversation. Okay.
Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. Help yourself to whatever you need.
Okay.
Within reason.
Let's change our approach a little bit. Get some vocabulary from this. He's just gonna straight up give us a Garniet, which is worth a lot of money. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna question it. Diach, which is more potions. We could always use more potions. An iron bar. 10 must be bar. I learned this word, iron, last episode. We got some continuity here. Not sure why we would want this tunic, bro. Carrot, bread. Obviously, not everything is translated, and that's okay. That's okay. Steve is working on the next update of the mod here. For context, we are using a mod that translates everything, but it's not easy to translate Skyrim this way. Steve has been working very hard trying to work out some of the bugs, including these subtitle things that happen. But this is not a full-time job for him, right? This is just a hobby for him. So we're just kind of taking advantage of this hobby for me to learn a little bit of Irish this way. Okay. I don't know what any of this means.
Cross the river and then head north. You'll see it.
Abhainban is Riverwood, Whitewood, Whiterun.
You're at Dragon's Reach, the Jarl's palace.
Palace I recognized. Okay.
Jarl Balgruuf, he rules Whiterun Hold. A good man, perhaps a bit overcautious, but these are dangerous times. So far, he's managed to stay out of the war. I'm afraid it can't last, though. I don't think he likes either Ulfric or Elisif much.
Likes?
You can blame him.
I think it has to do with loyal, right? Is he loyal to such and such, for example? Who is Elisif? I know this.
I forget you're new to Skyrim. Jarl Elisif, I should say. Although only because she was married to Jarl.
That's right. That's right. I knew it offhand. Who is Elisif? Who I learned recently on the app.
Shouted him to death.
Kicking ass and learning languages.
That's what started this whole war. The Empire couldn't ignore that.
Sin must be that. Okay.
Back to the bad old days.
Ah, no. Lace is war. Lace is war. Okay. I think I got it. Alright. Cod, again, is how or what?
Gerder's family first settled here as woodcutters. A few generations ago. She and Had run the
Bowie?
I make a
Bois?
decent living, sharp
Bow
axes.
must be
Salt.
village. And
People are rightly stirred up about the damn Thalmor being allowed to roam around arresting people.
not sure what this question has to do anything, but I know what Cod is. So great. Okay, Alvor, you're crazy. Let's go. I'm out of here.
Come on, there's my uncle.
Oh, there you are, Hadvar. Oh,
Thank Talos.
I know this word. Go around, mate. Agate. Thank. Very nice. Very nice. Man, learning 5 minutes vocabulary every single day on the Drops app has been really helping me, I think, get some of the basic stuff in. Okay, so we know what to do with our next quest, right? But I wanted to talk with some people here. We also have a quest that we're going to do today, which is to talk to...
It was a dragon. It'll kill us all and then you'll believe.
There we go. Faendal.
Did I see you talking to Sven? Maybe not. Maybe... Never mind. But I would stay away from him if I were you.
Maybe is Befader? Okay. Layout keeps popping up, so I know this is a pretty natural verb. So let's see if we can't figure out from the context.
I'll show you what I know.
Okay. So this dialogue leads naturally to him teaching us how to do archery, right? Interesting. Interesting. In another like 30 or 40 episodes, I'm gonna be a master of Irish, okay? Alright, so let's see what the problem is with Sven.
He's a bard, so he says. Occasionally, he finds time to do his job here at the mill. Thinks his ballads and sonnets are going to convince Camilla Valerius to marry him. As if she would say yes. An intelligent, beautiful woman like her wouldn't fall for that nonsense. I hope.
Okay. Hope is Docas?
I've been thinking. Maybe Camilla needs a little help seeing Sven for what he is. Could you give her this letter and say it's from Sven?
Okay.
I think I've matched that Nord's lack of cleverness perfectly.
Alright, we're gonna go help.
Until next time.
We're gonna go help Faendal. I'm gonna give this letter to Camilla, but first they're gonna go through a whole dialogue where she's mad at him and he's mad at her.
Well, one of us has to do something.
I said no.
Well, it must be
No
well.
adventures, no theatrics, no thief chasing.
Well,
Ruag
if you
is
want to do
thief.
that, huh? Let's hear it.
We are done talking about this. Oh, a customer. Sorry you had to hear that. Well, I don't know what you overheard, but the Riverwood Trader is still open. Feel free to shop. Take a look.
Okay. Okay. That's a kind of a weird bug there. Alright, let's go ahead and sell some stuff while we're here. And then we're gonna continue with his quest line. We have light armor. Adrum is light. Okay, I learned that. Blath must be flower. Bog Fada is longbow. Bread. Boots. This could be leather. This could be leather. Field nade. But I don't know for sure. Okay. Imperial light boots. We're gonna sell the carrots. We need those potions. We're gonna get rid of this rags here. Garniad. Okay, so this is a battle axe, I think, an iron battle axe. Logthua. Okay. Leopard must be book, I think. We're not gonna sell that. I think we could use that. In fact, I know we could use that. Leopard is book. Okay, very nice. Alright. Lamhane, we don't need that. Oh, no, I accidentally sold that. Okay. Mia Dog is dagger. Iron mace. Iron bar. And arrow. Okay, we're gonna get rid of the tunic. Alright. Now, we're gonna continue with his little side quest to get the golden claw. Let's figure out what this dialogue is. Artharla.
Yeah, we did have a bit of a break-in. We still have plenty to sell. Robbers were only after one thing.
Ribe.
An ornament.
Nice.
Solid gold in the shape of a dragon's claw.
Krub is claw. Very nice. Okay, okay, I see the word Krub again.
You could? I've got some coin coming in from my last shipment. It's yours if you bring my claw back. Now, if you're going to get those thieves.
Now is Anu.
Barrow, northeast of town.
Anus,
Yes.
maybe?
So now you don't have to go, do you?
Oh, really? Well, I think your new helper here needs a guide.
No, by the 8-5, but only to the edge of town.
This is my wife every game. I normally marry her. Either that or the lady in Whiterun that asks for a
We have
mammoth
to go through
tusk.
town and across the bridge to get to Bleak Falls Barrow. You can see it from here, though. The mountain just over the buildings.
So the S word, I believe, is a mount.
Those thieves must be mad hiding out there. Those old crypts are filled with nothing but traps, trolls, and who knows what else.
Geisty must be trap. Agus is and. I learned that as well. I'm like starting to pick up more and more details as we're moving along. No, Camilla, go. Don't just. If you walk too close to them, they'll just stop and then turn around and look at you like this. Look at her. She's like, hello. Go, Camilla. Oh my god. Please. Oh, actually,
This way.
let's talk to her about that. Okay. Litter is a letter. Okay. Obviously, this first sentence, which is much more complicated than the second one, is to betray Faendal. Okay. So this one is going to be easier for us to kind of interpret linguistically. This letter, Ta, must be this letter. Agon must becomes or originates from.
Another poem, I bet. He does know how to make a girl blush. What's this? If that oaf thinks all I'm going to do is stay in that
Caraseo
filthy
is
house
what's
of his
this?
in
Very
Skyrim,
nice.
You can tell Sven that he already has a mother. I'm not speaking to him anymore.
I think Leat is tell. I think I've got it. Okay. I think I do. Okay, alright, very nice. Now we need to speak Laber with Faendal again. Ha ha! Do you see that, guys? I got it. It took a second, but I got it. I feel smarter already, guys. Alright. So there's Faendal, there's my boy. So why are we choosing Faendal over Sven, right? Because Sven is useless. He's just a bard. What does he have? He has a little bit of magic, but he is really good with bows and arrows. So of course we need him as a companion.
Tell me as soon as you've given Camilla the letter.
Okay. Don't know what this means. That's
I
okay.
appreciate your help. Please, take this. Some gold I've saved up from working at the mill.
Alright.
Lead the way.
And now he is our bestie. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, so the only thing really left to do is to... No, leave us alone, Camilla. I wish I could play with fire like that. Man, these kids are crazy.
I mean, we have plenty of things in the shop that are worth just as much coin.
Thanks, Camilla.
We found the claw about a year after he opened the store. He never quite explained where he got it.
I guess she's ready to continue. Alright. Oh my god, Camilla, why don't you just go? Why do you just stay there and stand? You know what? I don't have time for you, Camilla, okay? I don't have time. I'm going to visit the Teach.
Get me mad? Huh?
This is an ode to Skyrim's staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Orgnar,
We drink to our youth.
are you listening?
Today's
Hard not to.
age
Yale
of
is going
aggression
bad. We need to get a
is
new
just
batch.
about done.
Did you hear me?
We'll drive out the
Yep,
storm.
ale's going bad.
What we
I guess you don't have potatoes in your ears after all. Just make sure we get a fresh batch in soon.
There is, yup.
We got rooms and food. Drink too. I cook. Ain't much else to tell.
of kings on the day of your
Okay, that was useless. Alright, so we are gonna go ahead and go to Whiterun. Alright. It is complicated learning Skyrish this way, isn't it? Come on, Faendal. We got stuff to do. The dog is annoying us. Where did Camilla go? Actually, I don't care where Camilla went. Camilla was annoying. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about what all we processed in Riverwood before we get to Whiterun. Alright, so what I'm hearing, not hearing, obviously, what I'm seeing is a lot of repetition of specific vocabulary, right? You saw the word liat a number of times, liam a number of times. And as you can see, some words are much easier to get from context than other words, like liat, meaning to tell. I believe it's something like tell, right? That is easier to get from context than liam. And then we have words like kad, and k is who. Kad is what, how. I think it depends on the context, probably. It's kind of like in the Romance languages. Okay, isso. What is this? Como, assim. Like these examples are in Portuguese, right? But you can't translate this word for word between the two languages sometimes. It depends on the context, and sometimes a concept doesn't quite translate between two languages the way that you want it either. Let me find a good example. For example, fala pra mim in Portuguese, right? They killed the giant and I didn't do anything?
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
I just walked up. Okay.
Ha! Another milk drinker crying about his effort. Glory only awaits those who...
Okay, you know what? That was so rude. She called me a milk drinker. That is so rude. Alright, let's continue. Okay. So, like, for example, fala pra mim in Portuguese, right? In...
I can take you to any of the hold capitals.
Okay, I did not get a word out of that. That's fine. Fala pra mim is talk to me, right? But it's not literally talk to me. It's more like talk for me, right? Because para does not always translate to two. It translates to for, right? You can't, for example, translate talk to me into fala ao mim in Portuguese. It just doesn't work. It's just not how the language fits, right? So you can't just you have to be creative in your interpretation sometimes.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Chateau City, I think. Okay. Stand aside or else. Okay. Or is gold but we're not gonna give this guy gold. Let's report, I believe is Capher.
Riverwood's in danger too. You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach at the top of the hill.
Anbar, I believe, is on top. But we're gonna get this. We're gonna get this over time. Abhinban.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask Yorland Greymane for help?
I'd sooner bend my knee to Ulfric's Stormcloak. Besides, Greymane would never
That
make
a
steel
sin
from Egypt.
must be besides.
Your way. I'll take the job.
Okay.
But don't expect a miracle.
Don't expect a miracle. Alright. I love the ambiance of Skyrim. There's just so much little dialogues that makes the world kind of breathe a lot. Okay, Tianga. Tianga is tongue. Scuff must be flower or not. May not be flower. Cotton is cadas. And cloth is flower again. There's multiple types of flour, so so we are going to get that over time. That's going to be an easy word to remember. Alright, let's talk to the Jarl of Dragon's Reach. Now this is going to be a pretty hefty conversation too. Skyrim is perfect for this kind of challenge because there's just so much to say in the game. There's so much conversation to be had. Alright. Alright, she's gonna be like, yo, don't come near us.
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors.
Neil must be not. Or no.
Who's this then?
Okay.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Sin, is that again? Very nice. Very nice.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with
Be
your
to
own eyes?
Helgen. Interesting. Interesting. Skrios Andragan
By Ismir, Irileth was right.
Bayazdar. Very
They
nice.
now prevent us. Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
Shieldlad must be...
In the mountains.
View that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should
Enough! I'll not stand idly by.
Golior is enough.
My
Very
horde
nice.
Slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be
Best.
wise.
Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here.
Thank you,
take
Jarl
this as a small
Basenay.
token of my esteem.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Another
tell
thing you
Steve
can do
that
for
this
me.
guy's name is Jarl
Suitable for
Basenay.
someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Rumors of dragons. Let's see how much time we've got. Yeah, we can push a little bit longer here. Alright, make sure to drop a comment and tell me what all I'm missing or what vocabulary I haven't done. Give me recommendations. I'm always open for recommendations. And be sure to like and subscribe.
I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really
August
mean delve
fetch,
into a
easy.
dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually
Cloak,
be-
his stone tablet, obviously. Okay, so we're gonna ask him to go straight to the point.
Straight to the point, eh?
Yep.
No need for tedious hows and whys.
Direct.
Leave those
Oh,
tablets to the
nice,
better.
nice. I understood that first sentence pretty
I
well.
learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself.
Okay. And this must be something like tell me about it? I know Liada's tell.
An old tomb built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Ah, maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Stone tablet in Bleak Falls Barrow. How do you know? Okay. Who is Ken?
Well, must preserve some professional.
Okay, there we go. Who told you about it?
Reliable sources.
Nice.
Off to Bleak Falls Barrow with you. The Jarl is not a patient man. Neither am I, come to think of it.
Quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Cool, bro. Cool. Thank you. Thank you, Jarl. Bayernir. Bayernay.
May the god...
Basenay.
Now, if you don't mind...
Jarl Basenay. Oh, what a crazy name, man. What a crazy name. Alright, so I think that is all for today's episode. This was a fun episode, I think. I feel like I am really picking up some things from here. It has been a lot of fun. Next episode, we are going to take on Bleak Falls Barrow, and we're going to explore more inventory stuff, I guess. I have to progress the main line, and that requires a little bit of combat action, right? Alright, so that's it for today. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like and to subscribe. And drop a comment if you see anything that's interesting. Bye!